Welcome. Hello, everyone. Hello, 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 hello. I am coming to you. I want to say live, but I'm not coming to you live. I'm coming to you in full effect, though. I just wanted to talk a little bit about what we are, what we offer, and who we are. Economical Management Consultants, EMC. All right. Who am I? What do I do? A little bit of my background. My name is Shakira. I am the owner of EMC, Economical Management Consultants. And what I am is a fully committed credit financial service. I do more than just fix your credit. It's basically a lifestyle. I get you back on a respectable financial, should I say, state of mind, of whatever. I started this business a couple of years ago. I'm just actually starting to launch it because for a long time I just been doing a lot of homework. I always been in this field since I was about 18 years old. I breathe, sleep, everything, eat, credits. And I mean, I do it by default. So just to give you a little bit about me and my background, I've been in it, like I said, since I was 18. I started doing collections when I was 18 years old. I did collections for Bank of America and for student loans and for something called probate. Probate is like when you pass away and, like accounts that, people have passed away and they got estates and all of that. I started doing collections like that. I was certified in all 52 states, really 50 at that time. And I've always been really good at collections. I'm a people person. I'm way down to earth. At the same time, I back then I had debt and I had bad credit and I had no idea what it was. I just knew I was getting paid for what I was getting paid for, and I know I got a commission at the end of the month for my performance. But then in time I started knowing the game, but we'll get to that later. After that, I worked in so many places doing collections for years. I did collections, like I said, for years for different companies. Taxes was a mess, should I say. I did taxes for a long time. And student loans. And as you know, with taxes and student loans, those two accounts alone can be garnished. They can lien your property, lien your bank account, meaning freeze all your money in the bank. And truthfully, I'm going to be straight up, I really never did that. And if I did, I was forced to do it by management or the owners or something like that. I really never had to get down like that. Most of the time, because I talk to people like they have sense, like I want them to talk to me and I got the point across. And if you didn't want to pay, hey, on to the next. It took too much time and energy to argue with you about paying your bill. But saying that, I just give you a background because in doing that, I tore people's credits up. Okay? For years, I tore people's credit up. And I didn't even know I was doing it. I had to pull credit to see how you was paying other people's credit, and I always looked at credit and things like that. And then after that, I worked at same place. I did collections for years. Medical collections. I have did repos. I have did mortgages as far as people buying houses and boats or whatever, recreational vehicles or whatever. I have did collections in that type of, dentist office, small businesses, you name it. I did collections for it. So you learn a lot of stuff doing stuff like that. Like I said, repossessions, foreclosures. I did all type of collections, third party, first party, banks and credit unions and financial companies. I did it all. I also worked at financial companies, banks also, doing loans, processing loans, and being a loan officer. So with being a loan officer and being in the collection business, tearing people credit up, and on the flip side, I'm trying to, bring people in who have respectable credit or can maintain a decent credit score so I can get your loan approved. I learned a lot about loans. I underwrote loans, and then I started working for the government, and that's what I do now. And I still do that. I'm a financial advisor for my 9 to 5, and I also, it's everything. I still do loans before you get approved or go through the loan department. A lot of people talk to me to see if it's anything that they need to do to fix their credit up, or just any type of, if you want to learn more about 401ks or any type of investments and things like that. That's what I do now. So I just wanted to give you that little bit of history so you can understand what I do now and why I do it now. Like I said, I've been doing this for 18 years, so I have so much knowledge, over 15 years of knowledge of doing this type of work. Since I've been working, it's really all I know. But I had different sectors and different education and, things like that, certifications and things like that. So I just wanted to share that with you so you can understand my background and what I do. Now, I have a passion for what I do because I like to help out people get their financial state together. Like I said, once upon a time, a couple minutes back, I told you that when I first started, I had horrible credit. I couldn't get approved for anything. But one thing a girl didn't know how to do was to save those coins. I was always good at saving my money. I don't know how. Some people just have that type of aura in them where they're good with money, and some people just spend it fast. Now, at this present time, I'm not that good because I do like good, nice stuff. But at the same time, I like to save my coins as much as I can. So, that brings us back to what I do now. Now, like I showed you when I first started this video, this is my company. And it says Economical Management Consultants, Low Cost Credit Repair. I want to say my business is a credit repairing service, but it's not like the ones that you see all the time that claim that they can get this and that off of your credit. Let me tell you something. A lot of these companies claim to get a lot of stuff off your credit, but you keep messing around with them, you're going to end up getting sued, or a lot of these places are fraudulent. If you owe a debt to somebody and you know that you went and applied for something, or let's just say you went to the hospital, something so petty as things you had no control over, you had to go to the hospital, or a student loan or a car, and things happen, Let's just say, for whatever happened, you got sick, you got laid off, you got fired, you got terminated, or whatever you want to label it. You just quit and walked off, or you just gave up on life and things piled up on you. When you go and apply for things like that and you own it, you owe it or whatever, you can't assume that these companies can take it off your credit. Now, don't get me wrong. In the past, it did work like that because there was laws out there. There was letters that, people was writing to the credit bureaus and to their creditors saying, blah, blah, blah. I don't feel like I owe. They had a certain amount of time to get back to you before they actually seeked any type of, before they actually... If they didn't get back to you in a timely manner, let me say, then yes, you can get it removed off your credit. And it was just as simple as that. A lot of people didn't know it. And basically that's what they was doing. The same thing you could have did. Write a letter to your creditor and say, hey, I don't think I owe it. And boom, if they don't respond in a certain amount of time, or even if they did, if you write it to the credit bureau by law, they have to take it off. And if they don't validate it within 30 days, they're going to take it off and you'll never hear about it. But now these companies are getting smart. They say, oh, we lost a lot of money by these credit repairing business. Now, even at my job, I hear them all day long like, oh, these crooks and da-da-da. So they're not playing that no more. And not even that, but nowadays the credit bureau is even labeling when you do fraudulent disputes and stuff, they're starting to get where you can't even do it. And let's say like a couple of years later, you really do have an account, somebody that stole your credit card or something, and you really do have, account that shouldn't be, they're not going for it no more. They're going to label your account as like, undisputable. And not only that, but a lot of companies can seek a judgment on you. It's just that a lot of them, they have so many accounts that they're not really just sitting there all day trying to because it costs money to process those type of judgments and go through the court documents. There's so many court fees and legal fees that's associated with trying to collect a debt. So everybody doesn't, it's just not a feasible thing for a lot of companies. So they'll just let it sit there as a charge off, or they might send it to a collection agency, or they might send it to a law firm. And like I said, even at these places, it's up to them how they want to pursue going against, trying to go and get their funds. So I just wanted to share a little bit of my background and just a little bit about credit to you. I don't want to really make this video too long, but I just wanted to let you know who I am and what I do and why I'm different than a lot of them companies. For one, I worked at these companies for half my life. I know what they can and cannot do. I know the FDCPA, what a lot of things legally can be done or said to you over the phone or, in person or whatever. So I just like to educate people on what it is and how to get this type of stuff off of your credit if that's what you want to do, or just try to settle it, or for a better word, let me see, just help you to get back into a peace of mind financially. Because once you got control over it, everything else is kind of like a piece of cake. This business is it's very time consuming. I'm not even going to act like it ain't. It's very time consuming. If you think I can sit here and just write letters to your creditors saying, hey, I need to dispute this, I do that. But I also try to help you to understand that some of the things that's on there, we want to pay them off. We want to get that off your credit. And a lot of things we want to look like we can pay. Because when I do loans, I don't want somebody to come to me and say, hey, I want to process a loan. I pull it and there's nothing on there besides a list of disputes that you've had on your credit, and your credit score is at a 750. I know, or 800, 850 or whatever. I'm like, okay, something's not right. How the hell do you even have a credit score so high you have nothing on here? Your credit to income or your credit to debt ratio is just like weird, So, I have pamphlets that I just, fixing your credit and building a better credit score, basically better credit report. And these two pamphlets, you can get them from the FDC, and it's just things like what is credit report, and it's breaking down all of that. I'm going to have another video, and I'm going to be breaking all of this stuff down, but I just wanted to really share with you guys the importance of when you're going out here trying to find a company to help you fix your credit. You want them to also protect you as a consumer. And I also help people get loans. You can go on my website and sign up for my services. It's called EMC Works, 4 and me.com. Again, it's www.EMC Works for me. And you can sign up for a free consultation. You can also sign up. One second. Sorry about that. You can sign up, like I said, for a free consultation. I can go a little bit more into details with you one-on-one, or even if you just need, I wish I had my room now, but different services that you can sign up for. I'm going to show you a little bit of the services that I do offer when you go to the website. Like I said, let's see. Okay, so this is my website. I don't think you can see it that well, and when you sign up for my website, most people have you can tell I don't really know too much about the stuff, but anyway, I know about that credit. When you sign up for your first consultation, like I said, it's a free consultation. It's a 30-minute free consultation. When you go to the website, again, it's EMC Works for me. And you can either sign up for a free consultation, and I also have something called a change of mindset magic. Truthfully, what I like to do is I'd rather you just do a change of mindset. It's 30 minutes for $30. So basically, I'm talking to you for $1 a minute about like I'm doing now. But I'm going deeper into really trying to figure out what has been your problem. What's your primary goal? What do you want to do with your credit? What you want to do with yourself, period. And if you don't know, we'll figure it out together. Now, I'm not going to lie. We're not going to figure it out probably in 30 minutes. But I'm going to get you to that direction of a mindset of knowing, okay, this might be what I want to do. And really, all I need to do, we'll talk about that. Believe me, we're going to get it together. So that's what a change of mindset magic means. We're going to get, it's like a counsel, because I'm a credit counselor. And we're going to do like a consultation. You know what I'm saying? You're going to consult with me and we're going to figure this thing out. And we're going to get you on track. Believe that. I also have something called do-it-yourself fixer. That is my magic also. So truthfully, what I was going to say to you is, if you do a change of magic, mindset magic, and do-it-yourself credit fix, that's all you need. You don't need me to fix nothing. I'm going to give you all the tools. I'm going to give you even a blueprint, which is in these pamphlets, on how to fix your credit. It's even a application in here to pull your own credit for Equifax, Experian, and TransUnion. See that? All three of them. And guess what, guys? This is free. This comes with a consultation. All of that. Not just one credit report. And guess what? I'm not like those other companies. When they pull your credit, it hits you as an inquiry. No. It's no inquiries on here. And as you see, there's letters in the back that break down for you exactly what you need to say. You ain't got to put all that extra stuff in section 300 and something, or section 260. You ain't got to do all of that. Very simple letters that you're sending out, and it's getting it done. And when it comes back, and let's say they do verify your debt, I'm going to show you ways to get it lowered, to get it handled, to get that thing behind you. And let's just say, look, we're going to get it together. We're going to get it together. That's just what I do, you know. I wish I could show you, but we're on the phone that I'm recording on. But all that will come. I wish I could show you my credit score. And right now, it just hit me with an alert. One of them is like a 7, and it just went down today. 7, it went from like a 750 something to like a 736, only on Equifax. And I'm going to tell you why. And then the other one, it went up 15 points. And it used to be higher than that, but it's like a 763 or 770 something. I don't know. I'm going to show you why your credit fluctuates like that. And I already know why mine is this cycle right here, because my credit usually stays the same because I don't really do too much with it. But I'm going to show you how this whole thing works with this whole credit, you know, and break everything down for you. And like I said, I was going to do 20 minutes, so I got like a couple more things to go over, but I'm going to teach you about revolving lines, installments, what revolving credit is. I'm going to teach you what bad credit is, negative items. I'm going to teach you about, you know, chapter 13, 17, and all that type of stuff, 11. I'm going to show you the 5 ways that your score is made up. And right quick, I can break it right down for you. 30% is your payment history. 35% is your payment history. Meaning the way you pay your bills on time. And you always hear people say, pay your bills on time. That's very important. But I'm going to show you which ones they're talking about. Because it ain't all that stuff that's on your credit. I'm going to show you what I'm going to break it down for you. Amount owed, like utilization. Okay. Your rates below 30. That's what that means. Amount owed. Like, let's say you have a credit card. We're going to talk about utilization, how you're using that credit card and how it's affecting your credit. Got to keep it, you know, at 30% of that is accumulated on your credit. 10% is new credit. Like when you open up a new account for some reason, it hits you. I mean, and I'm going to show you why. I'm going to show you exactly why. 15% is the length of credit. How long have you really had credit? Some people don't have credit. You know, you just got on the map, you know, but that's cool. We're fine. But I'm going to show you what that means. And then 10% is your credit mix, like new credit plus your length of credit and things like that. So I'm going to break all of this stuff down for you. I'm going to have other little tutorials, but I don't want to say in my world or my people, but I have a passion of, we have lost it, guys. And I'm just trying to get us back out here again so we can start owning stuff. We're doing a lot better, but we could do a lot better than what we've been doing. So basically that's all we're going to talk about. And credit secrets, you know, I'm going to teach you about the credit secrets and things like that. Good credit and, you know, credit reporting, and, you know, break down what your credit score is. And not only your credit score, we're going to talk about LexisNexis. These are other credit bureaus out there. We're going to talk about check systems and Sage streams and stuff like that. So I want you guys to understand every aspect of your credit and what they looking at, who's looking at it, why they're looking at it, because everybody don't report to Equifax, everybody don't report to TransUnion, and everybody don't report to Experian. So I'm going to teach you all of this stuff, and we're going to get this stuff together, and I'm going to wrap it up. You guys have a good night, because I went a little bit over my 20 minutes, and I said I was going to do a 20-minute workout with you guys, you know. But we're going to get it together. Remember, EMCworksforme.com, okay? And that's right. EMC, we're going to work for you, baby. Guaranteed. You guys have a good evening, good night, and a good morning. And I'll see you guys at the top very soon. Have a good night. Thank you for watching.